much further than the last year and a half of how he's been going.
Huh.
And it's going to be Olaf instead of Kindred.
He is going to come in from the Sivir. They will be taking down this initial Ocean Drake extremely quickly.
Yeah. And
It's like pretty much the best mechanical support in my mind, and he's being put onto Yuumi now. Yuumi has the ability to... Okay, nice little trade here. Doran might get dove. The TF coming in, though, in the flash. Oh, they're going to try to turn this one around. Looking, they didn't want to go onto Ornn, but they are going to go onto him now with the exhaust coming out here from the TF. They might have enough. Rascal desperately trying to get in there and clap, and he will. Claps the face of the Wukong, and after that last one goes down, here it is. There it is, the flash comes in, and I think Jovi might just die. He's waiting, and there it is. Nicely set up by Clint. This is a little bit of a blunder, I think. I mean, they're going to try to pull this off, but the turret goes down.
They can dive him with the minions, but the teleport would come in, and then Orianna.
Yeah, they think they have the damage here, and Jovi's tanking so much with the stopwatch. They finally do get him, and actually, the double kill is going to come in here for DRX.
Means that turret does not get to ramp up at all. Teleport coming in by Orianna very late to arrive to the party, and so BDD just donates a kill over. Meanwhile, on the bottom side,
I need to deny this because we got a win already. We don't need another win with the bait. As BDD, he doesn't have anything but cleanse here. He is going to use it in the end, as well as stopwatch, but he's already dead. There's no reason.
Orianna, but there's not any hard nuke on the enemy team.
BDD here, end life potentially. Here comes Doran, and BDD again with no summoners. But where's the damage? The Q will come in from both, and they do pick it up. The follow-up ultimate from the Wukong might just be enough as they're running in there. Here comes Olaf, the big boy, as now Clid might also bite the dust. No, he is going to get away. That's your Chovy right there. Pyosik coming in here. And he's actually going to lead shoot for Clid and Rascal, but again, that is a TP used to the Kernel because he was able to TP in there with the help of Lee Sin. Pick up the kill. Olaf, TF, even Wukong. Everybody on your team is going to be looking to run.
Likewise, if you're hemorrhaging and you're losing really badly, it's also an item that you can pick up if you acknowledge that, well, the series of events that would
start this one up.
Here is the Infernal, and this fight is going to be do or die, most likely for Genji.
Yeah, helping
does have the cat on him.
Jovi, a little bit of an awkward spot. Ruler going for the assassination, but Doran in the backline is doing so much. A big Ori ultimate is not going to do enough, though. He doesn't quite have the damage right now, and so the CC out of the Wukong is going to be so much more, and Ruler was not quite able to assassinate that back line of Chovy, who is, again...
Chovy, he has magic resistance, he had armor as well, so a lot of Ezreal's damage is being hit. He doesn't have any pen going for him, and like you mentioned, he has that Rod of Ages, so TF's
possible and create havoc in the team fights.
And
they're looking, okay, well... Again, it's Sivir, but he tried for it, as now Doran is going to engage, and Rascal is left all alone. They might try to re-engage here with the gold card, but no, Rascal's out, and here we go. Everybody's rooted, everybody's knocked up by the Wukong, and that might just be the nail in the coffin here for Genji. Everybody is getting routed. Ruler running for his life, as Steph is not going to give up on this one. He wants to declare himself the better AD carry in this game, but Ruler actually will get away for now. But it does not matter. The game is going to get away from Genji, as Ruler says, take me with you. And that should be it. About 29 minutes, and DRX has game number 1.
And, I mean, that's a stomp. I mean, I don't know what is going on today here at LoL Park, but Sandbox versus Damwon, and now DRX versus Genji. This is the opponents are throwing at them and picking.
Okay.
And we talked about this the last series
today.
The Malphite.
It wasn't just the cleanse. They got the heal and the exhaust out of the Yuumi.
You can see Chovy is actually trying to run down. I'm really surprised they didn't teleport in Doran and then trap with Chovy.
Now he's going to have to flash, but look at that, the 3-man root. But they are getting in there, trying to get him with the exhaust, but they don't have the damage. He's still alive. going to be the end of these three members.
Oh, go next. Oh, go next. How they play, it doesn't matter if it's immediately off cooldown, because he has it right now, but they're clearly not setting anything up. Bottom lane, Ruler has...
Herald's going to be moving down. They want to support it. And that's actually a nice crystal arrow. I think the Yumi's absolutely dead as they try to CC it to death plant to get over the wall. As now Chovy gonna flash that one, but he's got the entire team on him, it feels like. But he's got a lot of support from his team. Rascal from behind gets a big double ultimate onto the two of them, and Gen G are turning this one around as Doran now gonna come in here late. He's looking for the double knockup on everyone. Gets Ruler, gets actually Clid, will the Yumi, who is still in the fight somehow. After all this, nearly picks off Dragon. And Dragon's getting in there as well. The gold card will net them another kill. As Chovy,
the fight goes for the Wukong ultimate, manages to bring down Ruler. BDD not able to do a lot. Back into life.
Sorry to cut you off, but we got more action coming in here as now Life is in the front line. Goshik, a huge ultimate comes in from BDD, but where's the follow-up as Ruler was there on the left side? He's going to pick off that cat, which is going to be really nice for him, but Goshik goes in. And now Doran's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get picked off here as DRX commit too far after picking up the Dragon. That's going to make it 4. Can they pick up Chovy? He's so tanky right now. The Build-A-Bear on top of it is going to help out with shoring up some of those other resistances. They pick up Shirley here. They're going to look to take down this mid turret. They will. BDD are of what could be many in this game. So it looks like DRX no.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh.
There it is. He only catches Doran, though. They should be able to get Doran. Oh, the heal comes in, but they do have enough. And now Nidalee is just going to fall, and that should be the dominoes falling one by one.
The fight. Chovy is going to manage to get the mid-tier 1. Ocean Dragon up in 25 seconds. You see Def going for the respawn. At this point, Gen G are so far ahead, but their team comp is it's also so much easier to play. And when I mentioned earlier on that I thought DRX would win in spite of the draft deficit, that was mostly attesting to early and mid-game prowess. At this stage of the game, nothing is really going to matter. Malphite's just going to go burr.
Pretty much. He's sprinting that money right now. And he's going to be smashing his face into some enemies here soon. And they're going to rotate mid, try to take out this inhibitor, but not quite. Thinking about going bot again. A lot of low health bars on the buildings. Still a lot of lockdown and potential from the side of DRX as we try to get in there with the Doran, with the Wukong. Doesn't quite pan out as immediately BDD just says no. And Toby's just like, nah, you know what? I'm not here. I'm going mid. Double Ocean and he's Trundle, so it's not really gonna amount to much.
They have to pray to the heavens that Twisted Fate is gonna be able to do something. And teleport coming in from Chovy.
Kind of wave clearing at this point. Gen G not going anywhere. It doesn't matter that they don't have Baron. They are so far ahead at this point. They can just get in there, take away the inhibitor, maybe go ahead and rotate to mid. TF thinking about it. They actually don't get the inhibitor just yet. There it is. And now we're gonna engage, a bit of a knockup, but it's only Doran.
Damage.
And Josik's like, oh, well, I'll try. Ultimate gets down onto Deft, who's like, I wish I had some more mobility against this Malphite. Oh. And he's actually gonna get away, and look at Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy trying his best on the right-hand side, but I mean, I don't think there's any way for them to save this. Deft is gonna try to clear out these supers. And Aphelios is pretty good at wave clear, it seems. But teleport coming in from Malphite. And he's about to make them multi-fight as the minion, goes forward again. And that is going to be Gen G bouncing back in the series in game number 2 after such a disastrous early game start. And so it's nice to see them come into this series in the past, but actually just gonna lock in the LeBlanc.
Huh. We don't see too much,
oh, he's gonna go for it.
Yeah, he's going in for it. One more auto will do it. Hops off, and he's trying to reset, but it's not gonna matter.
But
denies that whole whereas he doesn't quite have the same amount of sustain, and he doesn't have teleport. So, not really looking good there as Rascal. He wanted this counter matchup, and he might just get the kill here. We're looking for it. The bear trap on the rope, and that should be it. GG says he's just casually chewing gum.
Yeah.
In the player cam as we have a kill here in the mid lane. Cinder goes down. They're going in now, but the exhaust is big. But they are able to find the Olaf at the end of it all.
One that dives in and gets in the nitty gritty.
Uh-oh. He's gonna get that vision now, but the Nautilus passive comes in. The dash is down. But here comes Pilchik in there first, and now the Olaf is going to force a flash here. Chilling smite now, but it is Ezreal. Now there's the third member he's going to go for. His life is getting reckless swinged, and he's going to have to try to get out of this one, but down he goes with no flash. And the chase down ability comes in, but you know who's better at chasing is actually the Kled over the wall, finds him. It will be, he gets the lockdown. With the leash, okay, nice QE. Puts it in there as VDD is able to lock him down.
Kled Ultimate is a really cool ability.
He had to flash earlier.
Yeah. Was not able to get out of the way in time. And now, Olaf and Yuumi.
Annoying even at level 6, but they're trying to turn it around, and he's got enough damage from the Syndra. Maybe they thought he was weaker than he appeared after dying.
All right.
So Olaf dies here.
Yeah.
Kind of getting outplayed. BDD there, and we got more action now. The Ocean Drake coming in. BDD says, here, I am available.
Really, I mean, this one does not need to happen.
They're looking to dive here with double chains, but that's going to be LeBlanc taking a lot of damage. Subjugate comes in as BDD didn't quite press that R button. He's going over the wall, and now they're going for Pilchik, who is going to bite the dust here. And from downtown, but it's not quite able to pick up the kill there. Even Rascal using his flash, as Doran is going to ult for some reason. I suppose helping to try to fear the minions and try to, I don't know, get them bursted down. But this push is definitely still going to happen, as it looks like a lot of bulwark stacks are up here, but they're still going to try to push it down. Not super easy. They're definitely not going to get this last play, as it was really close. But it does go down.
Deft and carry ult, just as planned.
Yeah.
You can get 4 Infernals.
As the Infernal shows his face here.
They really needed the 16% amp to 80 AP here.
Well, we'll see if they can actually line those up. But for now, they're going to use their bit of a lead that they do have. Try to deny a cannon. Will Deft. Should be able to. Doesn't look like. Oh, okay, never mind. Just gonna. we're gonna tell.
You see the question marks though.
He's pushing. He's pushing.
Never mind. Debated.
I wasn't convinced. That's a nice little route onto 3 of them, but where's the rest of your team? Here comes Kled. Yoshi pretty tanky, but not against this many members of Gen G. As down he will go. Chovy, nice stun. Is gonna catch in their light. Perfect timing, actually, with that one. And here comes Doran. He's an angry Aatrox. He's gonna get 2. And they're gonna get 3, actually, with the extra one onto the Kled. But can they follow up onto this Kled? Still getting to work in the back line, and Ruler still with a lot of room. He's gonna go even over the wall, as Keria is gonna take a lot of that one and flash forward. I don't know about that one, Ruler. Dragon not started up here just yet.
And this is a do or die, actually, for DRX. Kochik does have the level advantage on the smite. Also, ultimate!
Grab there, as that's a huge amount of burst damage. Immediately, Doran is going to go down, but Ruler, super low, is going to get in there. Toby gets in and out, and that is going to enable them to just gobble them up, essentially, as they...
The Baron in a vacuum is very, 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 very powerful. And it can get them a lot of gold, but things get really scary.
They're trying to steal it here. Blade looking for the vision, wants to get into the pit. He's got flash, he's not gonna get it. As they give up Infernal to try to go for the steal. Ruler, you can tell he's really feeling it. Maybe that's part of the reason, as eventually you do see Clit does go down, but it's essentially Ruler and his big chunk of armor.
There's the mid-tier 1 turret, which, sure, DRX is gonna get it. Kled just got, what is that, 9?
Outer turrets, but as you mentioned, the game can turn right on its head. Even if Gen G is behind, if they get the soul, they could definitely come back.
Oh, they just win if they get the soul. So this is the scariest thing where, yes, you're gonna use the Baron, and you take a look at the power play. It's almost done. It's gonna be 3,000, right? But you gave up an Infernal Dragon that's worth a couple hundred to each champion, except for the Nautilus, right? So the power play needs to be subtracted by the stats that Gen G ends up getting, right? Now, if you hit extra breakpoints and it helps you for the next dragon, okay, well, there's something there, but you can lose to a smite fight now. You can lose to a Baron burst. Pick-offs 30, 40, 50 seconds before the dragon become that much more scary. And they're walking on a knife.
Okay. Those are a lot less likely. They don't care. Now let's see. Clit did not go back. See if he can try to get in here and steal. Now he's down a level. Here's the turn. The Yuumi ultimate onto multiple life, just trying to cause some havoc in the back line. But BDD and Ruler not really able to do that damage. And Doran and Pyosik in the front line just able to run them down as the flash over the wall to secure this Kled at the same time is going to do exactly that.
Into letting them get it. Also, Magi's on Chovy, 15 stacks. We talked about in one of the earlier series tonight where Syndra's stuck.
Yeah.
Where she had to go Ludens and then Void Staff, and every future item that she wants to get is so heavy relative to the game state that it feels like she's permanently on 2 items.
Help, as it's really just all about the Baron push here with a minute left. And see what they can get. They're trying to push into mid and bot at the same time, but the timing isn't great. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Gotta be careful not to hook it directly into the enemy team. He's not very tanky at this point. And they're just continuing to push, but it doesn't seem like they really want to commit here. Finally, we're getting the culling, and that is a huge amount of poke damage. So that will be the moment for them to move on in.
One of the real threats that's going on here that maybe some people aren't paying attention to is the level discrepancy. You have 2 in top lane, you have 2 in jungle, 3 in mid lane. 80 carries are even, and then supports, it's 2 level gap too. So these aren't just skill points, these are also base levels, right? In terms of HP, armor, all these stats going up. And you can see DRX waiting for Olaf to get there. They're going to have to face another Baron, and that Baron's probably going to persist into the dragon itself, which makes it so difficult.
Yeah. Their main hope in trying to push back these waves, but you can see Chovy, nice little maneuvering to get on in there, and the culling is mainly just a poking tool, just to get them all so low because depth is so fed and massive right now that that's really the main way you want to use it, and then eventually just use your passive and auto attacks to chunk them down in team fights. As we've been playing the same song and a dance now for about a minute and a half. They're just really trying to make a case to take down potentially even 3 inhibitors before this Baron. They should be able to. One last stand by Gen G as Rascal does go in. But where is the follow-up? Ruler
7v5? 7v5?
Yeah.
So when you have 2 supers coming in from every wave, generally it takes 2 champions to clear them out.
Yeah. Clit is desperately trying to get in there. That's a nice 5-man knockup from the Death Charge. Can they get in there now? With the Clit frontlining, but it's just not enough as the GA comes in. And Depth is always full health with the Yuumi on his back. And now they're just going to TP in here and try to take this win. As over the wall, BDD, it's just desperation. DRX will be taking the series 2-1 in a close one, as was similar to T1. As all the minions are coming in, it was 75, now it's 12v5. Everybody getting in there for the Nexus picture, and that will be it. DRX going to lock it down. GG! As the 2-1 victory comes in, you can see CV Max